Jen.
When I walked into the gates of Santa Sabina College on the 1st of February 2001, I could not have known that the first girl that I met, before taking more than 3 steps onto school grounds, would become my best friend. Through a loving desire of my cousin Amy and Jen's sister Kat, that we two 12-year-olds would not spend the following 6 years friendless and alone, we were introduced to one another that day at the school gates, and as a special thanks for their efforts, proceeded to barely bother speaking to each other for several years. It was through the pro-debating team, the Flying Caramellamoos, a mutual decision to stalk Joe Garcia with caramello koalas, Jen's need for somebody to explain the complex web of teenage relationships going on around her at Meg's 16th birthday party, the fact that Jen was without a middle name, and one final tumultuous high school breakup that suddenly I discovered, right before my nose, a girl who was willing to support me, to stand beside me through my angst, who was perceptive, intelligent and funny, and who above all was simply an incredible person to spend 6 to 8 hours wandering aimlessly around Sydney with. It is difficult for me to make a full speech of embarrassing stories about Jen without implicating myself, because since we were 17, we've pretty much been glued together at the hip. Famed for the sentence, "Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at where this debate has come to so far," which is now being taught in classrooms across Sydney as the McMaster method, Jen is quite the star at putting together a succinct and convincing argument. I'm not 100% sure how I would have made it through HSC English without her tutelage. So, to do her justice, I will structure the remainder of my speech around 5 main points. 5 things that I think best sum up my experience of Jennifer Laura Sesame McMaster. 1. Jen is from the Shire. This is a fact she works hard to conceal. Yes, she's crossed over the bridge to Hurstville, and yes, she frequents inner west cafes and bars. She even parks her car in Summer Hill when heading into the city, but we're not convinced. However hard she may try not to be, she is a shy girl at heart. She loves the beach, she loves the Bogans, and most of all, she loves the kitsch Australiana themed homewares. Her affection for which has been demonstrated by her seeking them out at various house parties. 2. Jen is up for anything. Nobody's denying this girl's got guts and confidence to boot. Delivering cupcakes around Sydney, riding bicycles and tutus, loudly singing a highly non-PC, self-composed apartheid-themed musical in the back of the Modern History Room, painting herself black, I'm sorry I missed that one, and making outlandish fashion statements. She's the queen of short shorts and one of the 3 or so people on the planet who can actually pull them off. And my personal favourite, unworriedly going through with a dare that you might want to ask her about involving the Rafferty's resort pool in broad daylight. In summary, Jen McMaster knows where the fun is at, and she isn't afraid to go there. I can't even imagine how boring life would be without the memories I have of crazy days with Jen. Days out with Jen have been some of my best ones yet. 3. Jen is going places. Highly ambitious, Jen is a talented girl who has always rocked the socks off school and extracurricular activities. Her creativity is something we've all been exposed to, and it's without a doubt that she will one day be designing extraordinary things with her architectural skills. She's also an extremely talented dancer, shimmying and shaking her way across the dance floor at various parties, a great writer and artist, and also, as aforementioned, a public speaker. Jen's public speaking skills have taken her a vast number of places. She has had much success in debating, and now both coaches and adjudicates across Sydney. The guidelines of the Sydney Metropolitan Public Speaking Competition state that a speaker must be succinct, make a valuable point, and remain on topic. With this in mind, I have decided to share with you some quotes and words of wisdom from the great orator, collected from over the last couple of years. On the human experience, she's infamously stated, "It's kind of cute when people cry for you." And offering advice as a close friend, and never straying off topic, Jen has offered me such wisdom as, "Shell, pay your parking fine, and then show me your hot clothes." And finally, "I think your ideal boyfriend in the world is out there. Maybe we should go to a religious tree planting event though. People who are usually into the environment like politics, right? Or maybe there's absolutely no causal link. Damn, do you still want to come to Snowball?" 4. Jen is incredibly prompt. She's famed for her ability to always arrive on time and never makes anyone wait for her. Just one of the things we love about you, Jen. 5. Jen is a loyal friend. It's rare in life to come by someone who you know is going to stick by you no matter what. No matter how much you cry or moan or scream or tick them off. Jen is that person for me. She is honest and fair and willing to drop anything to come to the aid of a friend. But above all, she is fun, crazy, and someone I will never get bored of. Even though our hectic architectural and theatrical schedules may keep us apart for weeks at a time these days, I know that we will always pick up exactly where we left off. I'm fortunate to have a person like Jan in my life. So happy birthday, Miss Black. Have a good one. I wish I were there. I love you so much and look forward to the next 21 years and many after that. See you soon.